Welcome back, everyone. This is Therius, and we are here for another round of mystery solving in the Outer Wilds. The last session was a little sad, and unfortunately, we have more to explore within those ruins. There was a room with writing in the Stepping Stone district that we weren't able to get to. And there was also a whole other district that we need to explore. So, hopefully I'll be able to contain myself this time, but I cannot make any guarantees. But let us see how this goes. Hold on, I'm just adjusting. There we go. Whoop. Okay, alright. In we go. Whoop. Put the suit on. We should look at the rumor mill, because there is a lot. So let's, oh, hold on. Shift, okay. Quantum Moon. The Nomai on Brittle Hollow observed a phantom moon that would sometimes appear in the sky. The Nomai on Ember Twin observed a moon that would disappear when no one was watching. The quantum moon sometimes disappears, possibly to an unknown sixth location. The Nomai device created to track the quantum moon's location. The Nomai hypothesized that the quantum moon might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. The quantum moon travels to a total of 5 locations. That doesn't have a... there is more to here. Yeah, there doesn't have a exclamation point. Now, my children used to play a game here. One player was the anglerfish and wore a blindfold. The rest of the children, the little fish, lined up against one wall. When the anglerfish said go, go, the little fish had to sneak across to the other side. The blindfold rule was added because real anglerfish are blind. The adult Nomai were delighted to see the children incorporate their research into the game's rules. Subsurface energy readings. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere below the surface. Two of the Nomai located a fissure in the ice on the interloper's sunward side. They descended inside to investigate. Frozen Nomai shuttle. The Nomai landed on the interloper not long after its arrival in the solar system. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Clary, the Nomai who stayed behind, lost contact with the other two after they descended below the interloper's surface. There's more to explore here. Gravity Canyon. Not canyon. A huge cylindrical structure that generates a strong upward gravity field. I recalled a Nomai shuttle from the interloper. Anything else that has a green question mark, exclamation point rather? Does not look like it. So we're going to head back to Ember Twin to look at the Nomai ruins. There it is. X. The Ash Twin better not get in my way. I'm coming for you. It does look really pretty. The Ash Twin with the full sand. So, where is the gravity cannon? Shoot, I forgot how to fly this thing. There it is. Okay, alright. Okay. What was that sound? Oh, geez, trying to land on these, I can't wait until I'm done with the Ember Twins for a bit, or the Hourglass Twins, rather, because trying to land on them is a little difficult. Hold on. Okay, we look good, so buckle up. And I think it's right, yeah, right here. First try this time. Oops. I think. Oh yeah, it's a little higher. There we go. Just fly over. Whoops. Okay, jeez. Let's, what is this? High energy lab trailhead. Let's see if we can find that in the Stepping Stone district, because I think there's definitely more to see. Uh-oh. Whoops, whoops. Yeah, the fact that there are no Mai skeletons just everywhere, there something must have happened to them. Like, it doesn't seem, it like suddenly, or at least a little bit unexpected, because they're just everywhere. In like random locations. I could probably skip all that. So this goes up to the areas. There was this one room that I remember seeing writing in that we could not get to, or I did not go back. Oh god, what, the music in this place? It's making me sad. There's something up there we gotta check out. But I think is this the... No, it is not. Okay. So we gotta check up here. The music in this area is so sad. Okay. Are we playing the Fossil Fish game tonight? Oops. I tried the Fossil... if you go to... Oh, we already read this. Yeah, we've read this. So where did we come from? Was it from here? Okay. We must have come around. Yeah, okay, we must have come around. The door is only open from the other side. Alright, I want to get out of here with this creepy music. This creepy, sad music. High energy lab. Hopefully we have some time to actually explore. We're just gonna follow this cable as far as we can. This is creepy. Alright, how are we... I think we gotta just... Because there's... Oh... How are we supposed to get over? Maybe we don't. Maybe we have to wait for the sand to... It's filling pretty quick. So yeah, I guess I have to wait for the sand to fill in a little bit. Yeah, because the sand pushed me down. Like, I don't think there is any way to power through that. And I lost a chunk of oxygen. Yeah, the sand just pushes you down too quick. Yeah, it just... Alright, come on. Ugh, that scared me. That made me jump. I got a little too greedy. Hold on. What's over? Shoot. Can I go this way? Does this have... No, it just goes around. Okay. I gotta be quick, I think. Okay. Shoot, I'm running out of oxygen pretty quickly. Oh, shoot. Are there ghosts? Not ghosts. Is there ghost matter? There wouldn't be. Oh, it's pushing me down. Oh, you're pushing me down? What the heck is that for? Can I can, but it uses a lot of fuel. No. We'll go ahead then. See if there's... It is beautiful. This is beautiful. But there must be a way... And the cable must show up again later. Right? Oh, shoot. I'm running out of oxygen. I'm running out of fuel. This was not the most well-conceived venture. Considering I kept getting... Come on, let me in. Ah. Alright. Second time's the charm. I'm... Ooh, nice, oxygen. Is there fuel in here? I don't think so. More skeletons. But... Jeez. Yeah, what happened? There's more of these lights. Remove warp core. I'm already holding warp core. Huh. Okay. All right. Weird. It's like a... Huh. I will keep that there for now. Oh, there's a pickup scroll, but let's read this scroll first. This is so ominous. Is this the, Oh, is this the archway from near Church Camp? Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the White Hole Station. Remy and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or simple machine error. Interesting. Remy, in theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination, so they want to try to go back in time. Initial things first. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup of the White Hole Station. Hypothesis. It is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. Interesting. Okay, so they're trying to do time travel stuff. And, I mean, that's kind of what we're going through, right, with the loops? An update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eyes. To that end, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. Sunless Cities, yeah, okay. Of note, Remy, Yarrow suggests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. Makes sense. Remy, I'd hate to leave him in the dark. Pi, all available energy has been rerouted from the city to the experiment. Remy and I are about to run a new test. Remy, hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. Pi, saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. Pi, this is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. I love how nerdy they are. Like, their entire species is just nerdy. Ah, man. Even, like, their children are, right? Even their children are very nerdy. Like, so it's not just scientists talking this way. Huh. Wonder what these mean. But we got more scrolls. The Southern Observatory is asking for creating a 22-minute interval if possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. Raimi, we've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis, creating a 22-minute-long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. The energy is currently unavailable, say. You're a gas pie. Pie, my pun was unintended, Raimi. So I believe it's you who are aeriform. Pie, Raimi and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy. A thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. Pi, we would also likely need an enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be Ash Twin. Alright, I have thoughts, but I'm going to keep... Oh, shoot. There's more sand coming. I think we're above the sand level. I think we're good. I have a theory. I have thoughts, but let's read this scroll first because it might just prove it. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project matters, which is the central warp thing, right? The Ash Twin project, this is what they wanted to potentially blow. They didn't want to blow up the sun for it, but this is what they were considering risking blowing up the sun for, as a theoretical. What if we used warp towers like the one we have on the Whitehole station to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Poke, Root, and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy. Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. Okay, cool. So that's fast travel. But wait, hold on. We can't... Because by the time we can enter those towers, by the time they're uncovered, we have only minutes before the sun explodes. Yarrow, my gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. Hold on. Of note, each will warp to a different planet, and I guess the sun is one of those warp destinations. Phlox, we can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. Interesting, okay. The Giant Deeps Tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we could model the Timberhearth Tower after a geyser mountain. So are these what these towers are? Huh. Okay. Oh, I'm outside. High energy lab. Maybe I couldn't get this from outside. This door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the Whitehole station. An update, the high energy lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help, or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. Raimi and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. So although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. Raimi, inviting sand inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. We realize this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. Right. Interesting. So each tower is different. That's the sun one, right? So that warps to the sun. That warps to Giant's Deep. That warps to... I don't know what those two things warp to. Interesting. We'll have to check that out again. The Sunless City. Oh, this is another projector. Oh, but it doesn't have... Whoops. Oh yeah, my scout's still down there. I don't know... Yeah, I don't know why I would need it down there. But... Maybe I should head back down inside. Yeah, I'm gonna head back inside. Whoops, 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 whoops. Yeah, I'm gonna head back inside because fuel level critical. Yeah. I want to try to experiment, so we can't have sand in here. Apparently. Do we have any of those projector things out here? No. Wait. Oh, I took out both scrolls. Okay. I was about to say, is there a third scroll here? This is where we came from. So what is this? Move warp, drop warp core. Do I have to arrange it in a certain way, maybe? Maybe I can, like, control what point of time I'm in by, like, if this is, like, using this as, like, some sort of clock. I don't think I have enough information on this so far, though. What is this for? This is that a ceiling? Take snapshot. Let's, up and down. Okay, I think this is just a chamber. 3 goes down. Yeah, this is just a chamber. So what's supposed to be in here? Huh. Interesting. Let's see if we can get back to our ship. Where is our ship? Where is our ship? Our ship is down there. It might be under sand. Or on the other side of the planet. We may not be able to get to it, actually, with our limited fuel. Oh man, I love the music. Yeah, there's another thing there we could try going to. Where is my ship? My ship's over here on the other side. I think it's just on the other side of the planet. Is anything gonna come out of this? Nope. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to use too much fuel. I think my ship might be under some sand. And if that's the case, that would be a problem. So let us hope that I was smart enough to not put it in a place where sand would drown it. I don't think... Okay, I think I did park you up higher. Yeah. You're good. Okay. So, jump. Nice. Alright. How much time do we have left? Use medkit and jet fuel. So let's look at the ship log. High energy lab. Ash Twin Tower designs. Ash Twin project. The Nomai plan to construct technology capable of producing a 22 negative time interval on Ash Twin. Is that the amount of... is that the amount of the amount that each time loop is when you're not pausing time? Designs for each of the towers on Ash Twin's equator. Each tower warps to a different planet, although many Nomai were quick to note that the sun is not actually a planet. Each tower was designed to visually reflect its warp destination. The towers allowed the Nomai to quickly travel between Ash Twin and all other locations crucial to the Ash Twin project. The device successfully reproduced the temporal anomaly first observed at the White Hole Station. Warped objects appear to arrive before they departed. The Nomai discovered they could increase the negative time interval between arrival and departure by adding energy to the warp cores. The Nomai wanted to know if a 22 negative time interval was possible. They concluded it would require new technology to produce the necessary energy as well as an advanced warp core to handle those energies. Ash Twin was proposed as a location for the project. So, just a thought. First of all, so I think that is what is happening to us. It must be a 22-minute interval when time isn't paused. And that's what's happening to us. Maybe the sun exploding is what gives us the energy to go back in time, right? Second of all, it makes me think of a theory of time travel where, granted, all theories of time travel, quote unquote, are like pretty vague. Is there like a warp? Not a warp. Oh, this is where we just were. Let's go to the Ash Twin. Let's look around while we're... Uh-oh. I'm being pulled into the sun. Sorry, it makes me think of a, why am I going backwards now? Ash Twin X. So it's making me think of a theory of time travel where time travel is possible, but you cannot go back further in time since when it was discovered. Theoretically, if you get this thing up and running and you can go back in 22 intervals, you can go up to only 22 intervals back from when it was first invented, right? But outside of that, you could just keep theoretically hopping back in time. Like, even 100 years from now, you could still keep hopping it back 22, 22, 22, 22. Until you're back at when it was first created, because once it was first created, that's the... when it was first created is the... Whoops. Is when the amount of energy required to produce that effect was invented. So this... I don't know where that would lead. Where would this lead? Maybe it doesn't lead anywhere. Yeah, so let's, let's see. That one is a Cyclone, so this goes to Giant Steep, supposedly, right? So let's see. Oh, and if if the entrance to the towers are this high, then we actually have a lot more time than was maybe... Wait, why? Hold on. Oh, do I have to go in this top area? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I was not expecting to see anyone in suits. I think it has to wait until it's in alignment. But there it is. I don't think this... Yeah, this Giant Steep has too high of a gravity for me to go over those walls with my jet fuel. I think the sun's about to explode. Warp status charged. Step onto warp receiver platform to activate return warp. Departure time, arrival time. So we get technically 1 second back in the past. So theoretically... Huh. Let's see if we can talk to... What's-his-face? Because we are right next to his island, I think. Oh, maybe we're not. Where are we? Cyclone, so this is the warp station for Giant Steep. Uh-oh. Yep. They're going to test the memory statues tonight. It's like, memory statues? Be dangerous, so we couldn't come. Alright, well. Take me. Okay, this is taking longer than I thought it was going to. Come on. There we go. It's coming from this direction. Ooh. Interesting. So these are the memory statues. Well, that's good to know. If we need to coordinate something between all the planets, Ash Twin is how we would do it. Yep, the orbital cannon. Huh. Alright, well, let's go back to Giant Steep. I think finding out about the statues is probably our next go. Why not? And maybe finding a way to the bottom? Oh, actually, hold on. Maybe I can talk to Chert about what I found on Ashton. But Statue Islands. Yeah, there's more to explore here? Really? My 2-second exploration wasn't enough? This island must be where the Namai created statues like the one in our observatory. There's more to explore here. Alright, buckle up. Giant Steep, I believe, is right there. Yep. Giant Steep is definitely the easiest one to get to because it is right over our head when we start. So if we leave right away, it's easiest to find. What is that thing around? That is the orbital station, right? Maybe I can try getting a closer look at it. Firing retro rockets. Alright, you can stop autopiloting now. Let's, Oh, there is a little thing. Oop. There's a little... Ooh. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Match velocity. Okay. Oh, it looks like we can land on it here. Yeah, okay, so let's try that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Jeez. This is so hard. This is so hard to do. But, roll out, hold on, hold R, and how do I roll? Oh, okay. So, there we go. I see. I don't think I have my suit on, so make sure not to... Oh, there's no gravity here. Okay, so let's, So this is definitely the orbital thing. Okay. Control module. Okay, so control module. Whoops. Launch module. Control module, launch module, and probe tracking module. Oh. I think the module may be gone, guys. I think the probe tracking thing may be gone. Let's see if we can... Ooh. So wait, well, hold on. This was the... Oh my god. I hate zero gravity. No, stop. Control module. Let's see if we can control it. Hold on. So the tracking is gone, the control, and this is the... Oh, so we can only go to the control module. I see. Okay. What's with the boss music? What's with the boss music? I like the way they switch floors. Launch module projection stone. Huh. What? Hold on, I need to go to the other side to read what the... Ah! To find out what the heck these mean. Are these like status trackers? What the heck? Are these like status trackers? Are you gonna give me any information? Here, okay. Orbital probe cannon structure compromised during launch. Damage to multiple modules detected. Probe tracking module is receiving data from probe. Begin launch log. Orbital probe cannon. Launch request received. Probe launch successful. So let's, No, let me back. Oh, there looks like there's a scroll all over there I should probably read. No, I want you over here. I want you down. Probe cannon damage report. Severe structural stress detected. Assessing damage to modules. Intact, no structural damage. Launch module viewport. Window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum of space. Probe tracking module missing. And there's a couple more down there, but I guess they're not showing up, so... Oh, this isn't showing up with anything. Oh, there we go. 6 minutes 15 seconds ago, request to launch probe received from Ash Twin Project. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory. Gravity field activated. So they received a signal somehow from the Ash Twin Project. Does it mean it was from Ash Twin or just something related to that project? Weird. Hold on, I want to put that back into... because I didn't really look at the model that appeared. Okay, so this is Ash Twin. So it came from Ash Twin. From the tower that looks like a, what is it called? Basalt formation? Oh. Interesting. Okay, this is not a scroll wall. Oh, but there's multiple... Hold on, there's multiple projection tabs. Giant's Deep Protection Stone. Drop it. I'll drop it right there. I want to see... So this is the launch module. I don't want to teleport, so I'm scared. So this is the launch module. Okay. Oops. Man, I just keep getting sent into the stratosphere. Actually, not the stratosphere. There is no stratosphere. So this is Giant's Deep Projection. Oh! Hold on. Can I grab... Do you think I can grab that? I think I can teleport with that. But, I definitely need to do something here. I don't know what it is yet. But this is definitely a come back to area. Weird. I definitely need to get back to the ship to refuel. I was trying to pull my direction this way. Okay. Weird. So weird. Alright, let's, Orbital probe cannon, control module, launch module, probe tracking module. The broken remains of a Nomai space station in orbit around Giant's Deep. There are 3 access ways branching off from the central hub area. Yeah, there's more to explore here, obviously, but... The control module recently received a request from the Ash Twin project to launch the probe. The cannon was aligned with a randomly selected probe trajectory. The probe was successfully launched, and the cannon's structural integrity was compromised in the process. Damage is detected in multiple modules. One of the orbital probe cannon's 3 modules. The launch module looks heavily damaged. There was a huge breach in the glass viewport. The launch module's viewport is fractured, exposing it to the vacuum of space. One of the orbital probe cannon's 3 modules. The probe tracking module is receiving data from the launched probe, and my computer reports the probe tracking module as missing. Interesting. First thought is if time travel is going to be involved, and if we can go, we may be, like, at 22 minutes, we may be able to go back and choose which coordinate we want to launch the probe. Maybe. I don't know. That seems like a long shot. But, alright, let's go to Giant's Deep. That was a nightmare to try to land on, so I don't want to come back anytime soon. I want to try... Okay, so we got to go to one of the islands. This is not... That's the teleport place. Is there anything in there that I want to check out? Screw it. Let's try. Yeah, I think... I think we were just here at the very end of last loop. Yeah, I think we're here at the very end of the last loop. Yeah. Okay, so let's actually read this. They're going to test the memory statues tonight. Flock says it could be dangerous, so we couldn't come. Lammy, but what if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? Tag it. Phlox specifically told us not to do that. Levy, I really want to see the test too, Lamy, but there's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Phlox will let us see it the later tests. Ooh, there's a bunch under here. Huh, okay. Now how do we get down there? Maybe there's a way, because I saw gravity stones on the side of the cliff, so clearly they were there to like so you could walk up them. This is the statue. This is the place where he found the statue, right? Gabo, or hold on. No, that's Chert. Gabro. He's a bro. Not Gabro. Alright. So... Freeze detected. I don't want to go in you. I want to go around you, but you're in the way. There must be a way. Must be a way. Hopefully I find it before we're sent into space by a Cyclone. Because I don't want to be sent into space by a Cyclone. That is scary. Alright. Come on. There's gotta be somewhere. Uh-oh. Well, I found the gravity stones. And, Cyclone's coming. Ooh. Uh-oh. It's okay. I'll be okay. No. I'll be okay. Please let me back. Please let me in. Please let me in. Please let me back. Please let me back. Okay, gotta get inside. Gotta get inside. This isn't inside. There's no inside here. Oh. Those were glowing! Why were they glowing? Was it because we were in space? Do I have to wait for a Cyclone to, like, stand on them? Because how do I get down there? In there? How do I get in there? I want in there. I want to be in there. I want to be where the people are. I guess I have to wait for a Cyclone to come by. I think that's the... But that could be forever. That could... Is there a fireplace nearby? Is there somewhere I can smoke a marshmallow? Wait. Is this island floating? Well, I mean, yeah, they're all floating, but like... No. Well, I didn't want that to happen. Please let me get back before a Cyclone comes. Let me in. I'm using a lot of fuel right now. Is there... Please. Okay, I just gotta go back to the island. Shoot. I gotta move quickly. I think. I might have to move quickly. Use jetpack booster, left foot shift. Hold. Ah, jeez. I saw a door there. But I don't know if it's broken or not. It might be broken from this side. It looks like there might be a crack there. Okay. I just gotta have forward momentum before I do it. Oh! Statue workshop. Oh, I can't get in. Yeah, it's broken from this end. Is that Cyclone coming for us? I hope it is. If it is, I gotta be quick though, if it is. Please come this way. I crave your chaotic embrace. I think these are probably like teleporters or something that are active only when the island is in a cyclone or thrown into space by cyclone. One of the two. I should probably refuel when while I'm waiting, right? Might as well. Am I seriously just gonna have to wait? I guess while we wait, we may as well try to look at... I don't think I can... Oh, I can. There's another statue down there. There's a projection area over there. I think that's the door. And that's a scroll wall. And maybe that one is directly below this one. That pad is there a pad over there? Shoot. I don't, maybe there? I don't know. Oh, is that a cyclone? That is a cyclone coming this way. Alright, alright, alright. Here we go, here we go. Please, are you actually coming this way? Yeah, okay. It looked like it was maybe off course. No, okay. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay. We are in. We're in. We're in. We're in? Oh, is this just like holding me down? Wait. What am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to do anything here? Okay, I misjudged. I think these are just supposed to keep you safe during the cyclones, so you don't, like, fly into space. Darn it. I misjudged. Okay, let's go back to the ship. Can I tell how much time has passed? Do I have, like, a clock or something? That would be nice to have. Statue workshop. This island must be where there might create statues like the one in our observatory. Found a my statue lying on the beach. It looks just like the one in our observatory. I found a sign for a statue workshop next to a broken door that used to lead inside the island. So Nomai children debated bypassing the statue workshop's door and sneaking inside via an alternative, more dangerous route. I can see into a large cave from one of the ruins on top of the island. The bottom of the cave is filled with water. Oh, it's filled with water. Duh. I don't think my ship can go underwater, though. But what were they saying about the alternative route? Probably should keep that in mind. I should probably read that again. I thought they were like... I guess it is blockier text. Memory statues could be stuck in the other way. The other way is underwater. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. I knew I kept a journal for reasons. A journal that mysteriously goes back in time with me. Ow. My vitals are low. Uh-oh. My vitals are low. I should probably fix that, huh? Yeah, I should probably fix that. No, you know what? I'm gonna live dangerously. Ooh. It's like a lightning storm under there. Can I get under the water? Maybe I need my, Yeah, there we go. Look at me. I'm so smart. This is the door to the outside. Yeah, okay. And there's a statue there. Ooh. Ominous music. What will I find? More Dead No Mai. I think this sound queuing up is the signal of the near the end of the loop. I spent too long waiting for cyclones. Yarrow, would you kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue? When pairing, the statue will choose whoever is in closest proximity. Maybe I should read this next time. Oh, that's how they looked. Pairs, and then it sends it to this signal thing, and it sends them back. Okay. Well, let's see if we can read it all. When pairing, the statue will close and close. See how its eyes have opened. That tells us the statue has paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in the star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. This is extraordinary sculpting work, Phlox. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a single Nomai's memories to his or her own storage unit within Ash Twin. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. Ah, shoot. I wish I had just a little bit more time. But unfortunately... Okay, so it sends the mask and then it sends... So that's what happened to us. And I guess it works for more than just Nomai. Interesting. Interesting. And maybe it's easier to send back memories than it is to send back people themselves? Oh, sorry, bumped the mic. And there's the can- Oh! It does get sent in a different direction every time. Holy shit, I was about to end the episode, but no. It just got sent to Timberhearth. We need to go get that now. Geez, okay. Alright. We might extend this for a little bit. It was in this direction, I think, so... There's a red thing up there. Oh, is that it? Oh, no. Hold on. No. Is that the orbital cannon thing? Flying away? Did I misinterpret that? That looked like it was coming right at us. That looked like it was coming right at us, though. What the heck? Why did it suddenly flip me around? Oh, shoot. Is this, Where is this place? Okay, well, I think I misinterpreted the probe coming in this direction, but let's give another quick scan around the planet. Maybe I missed it, but I think I saw it flying away into space, so I think I was just wrong about that. Definitely looks like there's more to explore on Timberhearth, though, so that's something to keep in mind. Ooh. Alright, well, hold on. I want to come back to that in just a second. Those are all geysers. This is the... So let's go this way. We're just gonna scan real quick. Another geyser. I don't see anything in there. Yeah, let's see what's down here. Oof. You know what? We'll come back next time. Thank you so much for joining me. And I hope to see you all next time. Bye.